So I'm building my Necron's army slowly, and it is time to build these 3 Canoptek Wraiths. I'm new to Warhammer, so I want to have all possible sets of weapons for them. Guns are pretty easy to magnetize. All I need to do is to cut connectors from a gun, drill a hole, and use 2 mils by 1 mils magnets. So that's it. It can be done with the hobby knife, but it is just handy to have a power tool. Gloves, though, is a trick to do. I watched one old video where a guy used 5 mils by 1 mils magnets. I will link this video in the description. And he glued them next to the connectors, so I decided to give it a go. I have 5 mils by 2 mils magnets and 2 millimeters by 1 millimeter, so it was just a mistake. We don't talk about the appearance because it is just horrible, but this approach also has some issues. 5 mils side has a good grip and the arm is pretty stable, but magnet's a bit too big, and even though I removed a lot of the plastic, it's still a bit harsh. Also, I was forced to move the arm a bit forward just to connect it somehow. Since the plastic was removed, I was forced to use putty to compensate the lack of grip, so I don't like this side very much. Second side is worse because 2 mils magnets doesn't grip that good, and also it is just pain in the ass to insert any of the weapon options here. I just plain hate it. I can't stand this. So I decided to try a different approach so I have the nice look and usability. So to the demonstration. I decided to use the weapon natural connection point as a standalone piece to have more stability in the close, and also as a magnetize point. Luckily enough, those connectors are basically bricks, so it is easy to make it plain and glue it in. So now the magnetic point is a weapon connection point, and look how it is nice and easy to switch and to position whips and close. So cool. First thing you want to do is to split the connection bricks, clean them and glue them to the one side of the claw. Then you can glue the second side, and it is a ready piece. What you want to do is to use super glue to create a tight bond between the claw and the magnet. It is well known that plastic glue will not help you at all. The next step is to clean the weapon piece and drill a hole for a magnet to be glued in. You can skip this part probably, but then the margin will be a bit bigger than I wanted, so I decided to push it a bit. It can be done with a hobby knife or a power tool. This step is a precise one because you don't want to overdo it and crack the piece. With the hole done, it is now ready to be magnetized. That's it. I think the result is much better than the first take, but the only thing that drives me mad is that I should probably fix my first Wraith, and it scares me a bit. Maybe I will upload it as a video as well, because fixing this mess will be a big challenge for me. Anyways, that's all I have for the video. Keep up!